Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Muscle Car Appraisal YouTube channel. We appreciate you all being here. Today's subject is going to be a 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner 383 automatic with factory air conditioning. At Muscle Car Appraisal, we have a wide variety of services. We inspect cars for insurance value, divorce, probate, bankruptcy, value disputes with insurance companies, pre-purchase inspection, pre-sale inspection, verification of matching numbers, and a number of other situations. We're always glad to help in any way that we can. So today we bring you this 69 Roadrunner that I inspected. Great, solid factory sheet metal car. And we thought that you all would enjoy our quick review of the car. So I'm here with Bob in the studio, and let's get right to it. So here's a general overview of the car. Your typical 69 Roadrunner, flat black stripes, proper black vinyl top. Again, this is a 383 automatic car, bench seat. Shift on the column with air conditioning. Car's been repainted. It's got a really nice paint job on it. It's been sanded and buffed. Proper decal on the fender. Door jambs are clean, straight, solid. This car is not rusted and rotted. It never was rotted. Interior is original to the car. Shows minimal wear and tear. This is the inner trim in the right rear of the quarter panel in the back seat. Good shot of the headliner. Full view of the rear seat. Full view of the front seat. That front seat may show as being a little bit dirty, but it's not. It's clean. It's not ripped, torn, worn. It's just some shadows and lighting. Overall, it's a good, clean, original seat. This car was very well cared for over its life. Not the greatest photo, but looking right out the windshield from the driver's seat. The original factory dome light. Replacement headliner, everything looks just fine up there. Tucked nice and tight. It's not wrinkled, not drooping. Sun visors in the front. One of them has a little tear in it. They're original to the car, but for 1969, it's in great shape. It's a 73,000 mile car. Dashboard is nice and clean. All the factory switches, nothing is missing. All your HVAC controls, original radio. Again, all the switches are there. Everything's in good shape. Original factory air conditioning car, so the vents are still there. It's got a couple gauges in it. Here's a cowl hinge pillar showing the door hinges. I did check the doors. The hinge pins are not worn. Doors are tight. They close real well to the car, still properly aligned. Another hinge pillar shot from the other side. The intent of this photograph is to show the bottom of the door shell. Not rusted, not rotted, good, clean, solid. Closer view of the same door. And you can also see the bottom of the fender is not rusted and bubbled. Back edge of the door, original door skin on it, original factory seam. Down low, showing the length of the rocker panel. Nice straight door gap at the bottom of the door. It does not have the original wheels on the car. The wheels that are on this car are a very popular, well-known placement, Ford wheels on a Chrysler car. Some guys go bananas over it. Some guys like the look. In this particular case, the owner, this was his choice. Left rear from underneath, showing a leaf spring in the fuel tank. This is a rear body panel shot. There's the striker for the trunk lid. What you're seeing there, those numbers, those are factory stamped numbers. Another indication that it's a factory panel. This is on the underside of the trunk lid. Again, factory stamp showing an original panel. There's a wide view of the trunk lid. This is the right rear inside the trunk, factory inner and outer wheelhouse. The upper rear body panel between the top of the trunk lid and the bottom of the glass, that's the only panel that I've determined has been replaced on this car. You can see the welding that had taken place. Good, clean, it still has the trunk torque assist rods that function properly. They hold the trunk open. It's not lazy. Left side, inner and outer wheelhouse, all factory panels, factory floor, factory caulking, factory floor extension, spare tire jack, tire iron, everything is there. Right side, rear, inner and outer wheelhouse, factory caulking, factory floor and extension. Another shot of the right rear, showing, again, more factory caulking, side light. You can even see some of the body chutes on the inside of the quarter panel, factory application. Same thing on the left quarter, factory application, not sprayed all over the place against the tail light assembly. Another close-up of the left quarter panel. This is factory application. Again, showing that it is a full factory quarter panel. Another shot. This should be the right rear, matching the left as far as application of the sound deadening body chutes. And guys call it different things, but the bottom line is, this is factory stuff on this car. More from the inside of the quarter panel, inside the trunk. Another floor shot with the floor mat pulled back a little bit. Original door sill plates, original rocker panels. Everything is clean. Everything is solid. No patchwork in these areas. You can see the side of the front bench, split bench seat. Quarter panel seam, all factory stuff. Again, this car was never rusted, never rotted. Just a car that was well taken care of all its life and never rusted and rotted to the point of panel replacement, which is very common on these cars. Right door, bottom of the door shell. The case is solid, the shell, bottom and back edge of the door skin, just nice, solid car. Inner door trim panel, original, good condition, clean. Might show, a little bit of age, but hey, this car's 1969. You got to expect some age. Car doesn't have 1 mile on it, and it's, was a time capsule car. Seatbelt, date coded, original factory issue. Hood hinge. If you look closely, you can see a date stamp on the hinge. They are the original born with factory hinges. Air conditioning condenser in the front, original. Not all beat up bad. Car's got 73,000 miles. There are a couple bugs in there, as to be expected. Didn't see any wetness anywhere in the condenser. So, it's holding its charge. No damage. Underside of the hood. It's not an air grabber hood. You can see that it just has an original air cleaner on it, not a complete underhood air grabber assembly. You can see that the hood scoops The orange grates are open straight through, but again, it's not an air grabber car, so the underside assembly is not there. The fender tag is there. I have this tag decoded. Everything is proper for the car. You can reach out to me if you need specifics on it. Just some of the hoses and air conditioning equipment on under the hood, in the right rear. Factory wiring harness plugged in on the left side of the firewall. This is the back side of the radiator support. The car VIN stamp is proper for this. It's the original factory radiator support. It does not show any signs of being replaced. Again, this car had a real easy life. Another factory date code stamp. Original issue radiator. You can see the Chrysler Pentastar emblem there. More radiator numbers. And there's an engine shop. Holley carburetor, Mallory Unilight distributor, car's got headers. The engine's painted blue, which is proper for an air conditioning car. The carburetor's not correct. The ignition's not correct. The headers are not correct. So car's got a little bit of day two going on with it. I'm going to consider these to be tasteful upgrades. A lot of guys did them, and cars, ran great. This car started instantly. It idled nice. Didn't hesitate, spit, sputter, stumble. This situation for this car is, unfortunately, the owner has passed away, and his widow reached out to me through a friend, asked me to inspect and evaluate the car and help sell the vehicle. She's obviously very saddened by the loss of her husband. So I, of course, granted her request. It was an absolute pleasure to see the car. People wonder why I love my job so much. Sometimes I get a phone call and I'm brought into a sad situation like this where an owner has passed away. And unfortunately, as the years go on and everybody's getting older, the situation happens and my phone rings. I have a number of cars that are going to be made known for sale because of this situation. So with that being said, if you have an interest in this car, reach out to me. My email is mycaronmca@gmail.com. I have more photographs. I have more specifics. I'm happy to share the information with an interested party. And ultimately, I can push things along and handle paperwork, contact information, questions, specifics, whatever is needed to ultimately make a sale. Fortunately, in this situation, I never had the opportunity previously to meet the owner of this car. Judging by how the car was maintained, I'm sure I would have loved to have shaken this gentleman's hand. But the situation warrants that I did not have that opportunity. So again, the car is for sale. Contact me. I'm happy to answer any questions, provide additional photographs. Reach out to me at mycaronmca@gmail.com. And let's see if we can get this car sold. I don't have a lot of background information as to what the car was like when purchased. Kind of looks like it may have been in this condition. I reached out to a previous owner in Michigan, didn't hear back. Don't know if that gentleman still lives at that address. So I have some limited background information, but I saw the car with my own two eyes and scrutinized it front to back. It's got great body lines, not missing anything. Car runs great. Car's not all beat up. Again, a factory sheet metal car, solid. 383 automatic on the column, split bench seat, and a factory air conditioning car. So again, we thank you for watching us here on the Muscle Car Appraisal YouTube channel. Feel free to share the video with your friends. Reach out to people that are into the Mopar scene. See if anybody is wanting to have this car in their garage. Like the video, share the video, ring the bell. And again, we thank you all for being here. Thank you very much. See you on the next one.